I wanted to start off by explaining a little bit more what statelessness is. If you haven't heard of statelessness, it is not unusual for this issue to be unheard of. And it is a person who is not considered as a national by any state under the operation of its law. This definition turned 70 years this year. It is derived from the 1954 United Nations Convention relating to the status of stateless persons. And that is a direct result of the Allies winning World War II. The UNHCR was created as a result of this convention, along with others, to protect stateless people, refugees, and internally displaced people. Statelessness happens in many different ways. Its occurrences is based on discrimination and often a prelude to atrocity crimes. In the US, there's approximately an estimated 218,000 stateless people from over 30 different countries and territories around the world. And out of an estimate of about 10 to 15 million worldwide. Statelessness is not rare. Everywhere that there's a country with a nationality laws, there is an unfortunate occurrences of statelessness. I also just wanted to take a moment to really highlight how important that when we use word to describe statelessness, that this is the definition that we use. As you all know way more than me, definitions have a lot of meaning. And when you describe stateless as someone who is not this, then you start to chip away at a meaning that significant form for us, stateless people, to describe of what we are and what we are experiencing. Is your client stateless, or can they be stateless? It is pretty straightforward, but oftentimes needs a little bit more of a research. But if your client is stateless, they may have no enabling documents or non-citizen travel document. Stateless people can't travel. When you're not recognized as a citizen of anywhere, you don't really have the opportunity to get a benefit of that country, which is a travel document or passport. Inability to be deported to country of origin. Oftentimes, stateless people are stuck in deportation order, feeling like indefinitely for decades. Born in a country with jus sanguinis, or rather, you're able to inherit nationality through relation by blood or through your parents to foreign parents. Mixed nationality parents. A person that's a member of known groups to have high risk of statelessness. That is all different republics from the former Soviet Union, Palestinians, and Rohingya, just tracing those world events that affect communities of that background. Born in border disputed region. Think Eritrea in Ethiopia, parts of the Western Sahara and Morocco. Born in a refugee camp. Born to foreign parents in country prohibiting dual nationality. Interesting enough, South Korea is one of those countries, right? Passport or other forms of IDs are taken away by issuing country. And what's striking is many stateless people do not know that they're stateless. And that is how I experienced this issue. I did not know that I was stateless until the age of 24. And despite being in the United States since I entered at the age of 8 in 1996. It took my husband and I, with our legal counsel, David Benyon from the Free Migration Project, 10 years to be able to ask for a motion to reopen, to get the BIA to first reopen a case that's been dormant for 19 years, take me away, kind of separate my individuality in that case away from my family, and get my final removal order canceled. I then had to seek approval from USCIS to be able to give me what's called parole in place, for me to be able to adjust status here in the US without doing the consular processing. And as of August 2023, I am a lawful permanent resident. I'm extremely proud of this moment for me, but it's not isolated to me. There's so many others experiencing this levels of extreme limbo, of not being able to progress.